This is Trey Graham and Dovi Rabinowitz. We are so glad you are joining us for this broadcast. We have a game coming up now from the men's side of the bracket between Austria and Panama. If you were with us just a few moments ago, you saw a big victory for the USA women over Spain. And the USA women looked very, very strong, 46-0, big victory over the Spanish team. And now we're on the men's side of the bracket. And the team from Austria is led by their head coach, Michael Solomon. And Team Panama is led by their head coach, Jorge Cascudo. We are right next to the Austria team bench, and so you can hear the cheering going on. Our officials for today's game, the referee, Mr. Claes, is from Denmark. The field judge, Mr. Agon, is from Norway. The side judge, Mr. Herbert, is from Australia. And the down judge, Mr. Effie, is from Israel. And Panama will start the game on offense. Dovi, your thoughts as we get ready to start?
I'm expecting a study in contrast, the classic European versus South American styles. European, much more methodical, quarterback standing in the pocket, marching down the field. Nothing too deep, nothing too intricate. Much more, call it flavorful mix from the Panamanian team is what I would anticipate. A lot of two quarterback sets, a lot of weaving crossing routes. We'll see.
Panama starts with the football 20 minutes per half here in this tournament. Each team with 2 timeouts per half. And you must get to the midline at the 25-yard line for a first down. You get 4 plays to do that, and then 4 more plays to score. Panama will start on offense. They have blue over blue in this game. Austria white over black with the red numerals. Panama first down at their own 5-yard line. Quarterback is Alvaro Ru. 2 receivers left. Blitz are coming. 2 of them, potentially. 1 is coming. Quickly to the right side at the sideline. It's a good catch there by Adrian Ru, and it's going to be a second down play. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. Quick offense, straight to the line of scrimmage for Panama.
That was a nice sideline button hook, well defended, but he managed to make the completion.
Immediately, they're going to snap the football. Blitz coming. And on second down,
there's 2 quarterbacks.
It is
rushers.
A deep ball into the end zone. It's going to be a catch. Touchdown, Panama. 2 plays and a score.
The Panamanians usually use that 2 quarterback play to open up the middle of the field. There they used it for a bit of extra time to go deep.
Hofiel Rogers on the touchdown catch. 6-0. We're quickly on the board, and Panama will go for a 1-point conversion from the 5-yard line. Alvaro Ru at the quarterback spot takes the snap. Blitz coming, rolls to the left, throws it, and not able to make the catch was Dennis Allen. And Austria now will take over their first offensive possession of this ball game, and they're already down 6-0.
And both teams realize that in all likelihood, this outcome of this game will determine the top seed in this group heading into the playoffs. I would think likely both of these teams will make the top 8, but this would give a top seed to the winner.
Bunch formation, first possession, blitz coming, throwing across the middle of the field to a wide open receiver. The catch is made, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds just before the line to gain. That's Marot Sebastian on the catch.
And Marot, you could see, was very intentionally aiming for just before the first down marker.
We have an illegal contact call against the Panamanian defense. So that is an additional 10 yards after the catch and an automatic first down. So Austria in great field position on this drive. They'll start first down at the 16-yard line. Jasansky Simon is the quarterback. 2 receivers to the right. First down from the 16. Quickly to the middle of the field. Caught on a curl route. That's Prandl Johans with the catch. And Simone, the quarterback, comes to the sideline for a play call, takes it back to the huddle. Ball placed at the 9-yard line, motion man. There's the snap back. He looks into the end zone, rolls to his right, throws a crossing route, incomplete pass intended for Sebastian Marolt. Ball spotted again at the 9-yard line. Austria trying to get on the scoreboard, trailing 6-0. Two receivers left. Blitzer coming from Panama. Shuffles to the left, throws it to a wide open receiver in the right side, but he falls down after he makes the catch at the 4-yard line. So he had an open field, but he couldn't keep his footing.
And that was a speedy, shifty, smaller Johan Prandl with the reception.
4th down and 4 for a touchdown for the Austrian offense. Blitzer coming from Panama. Two receivers to the left. Deep shotgun formation. Blitz comes, sets up, throws it in the back corner, and it's going to be tipped away, and Panama gets a defensive stop.
And I would say that the rusher did affect the trajectory of that ball, not by touching it, by forcing the quarterback to make it more of a lofting pass than a direct pass that he wanted. I don't think that Prandl really had the room that he needed anyway, and he wasn't going to win the jump ball there, that's for sure.
Panama, 6-point lead and the football, first down at their own 5-yard line. Deep shotgun for Rue, has a lot of time, throws it deep down the right sideline. It's going to be caught, one play touchdown. Great throw, great catch. Adrian Rue with the touchdown catch.
And when you say as a defensive back you have to have a short memory, that's what we're talking about. He had gotten beat with the button hook for a nice gain on the first drive, but that's what set up that move, the hitch and go on this drive for the deep strike.
45-yard touchdown pass, one-play scoring drive. Panama leads 12-0, and now they're going for a one-point conversion. Panama off to a great start. Setting up in the shotgun.
Let's see what the O play is for Panama that their coach just called.
Looking to the middle of the field now, throwing an out route, and it's going to be caught for the one-point conversion. And Panama leads 13-0.
And there we see how the double quarterback set was really used just to open up more space on the field, not for gaining time or anything like that, just to open up more space in the end zone by the Panamanians.
So Austria, down 13-0, has the football at their own 5-yard line, coming out for offensive possession, trying to get on the scoreboard. Blitz coming from Panama. There's the snap. A short route to the left side is caught, and that is Marolt, the possession receiver. He'll take it to the 15-yard line, gain of 10.
Marolt seems to have a knack for finding that gap in the zone. Maybe they're just respecting his speed.
Austria in the huddle looking at their wristbands for the play call. Signaled in from their sideline. Second down 10.
Left.
Blitz coming, throwing. There's Marolt again, and the flag is pulled just short of the line to gain. 3rd and 2 coming up, and you said it, Dovey, he finds that open spot.
And certainly also thanks to the roots of his compatriots, opened up that space in the zone for him.
3rd down 2.
We'll see if they take a deep shot here.
Two receivers right.
Certainly would think they would want to go at least fairly deep into enemy territory, not settle for a short gain.
They are going to go deep into the end zone, one-man route, and it's going to be picked off by Panama. Ball was underthrown, and the catch was made by the Panamanian defense, and they have a shutout, and now the football.
And really, I would say that the receiver had better position on that route to begin with.
Panama first down from the 5-yard line for Panama's offense. Panama 13-0 with the lead.
Austrian defense all pretty far up. No one deeper than 7 yards.
There's the blitz coming, and they throw it on the left side. It's going to be caught for a nice gain. Catch made by Dennis Allen.
And that was a rifle of a throw.
3 yards now needed for a first down. Panama looking to extend their lead here in the first half.
And I would not expect Panama to look for anything less than at least 10, 12 yards on this play, and possibly more.
2 receivers right. One of them is Quijano, who had that touchdown. There's the throw now, deep down the left sideline. It's going to be out of the back of the end zone. Intended for Avila. Incomplete pass.
And still now, any second or third down and short, a short completion is worse than an incompletion. I think most coaching staff see it that way. I certainly do.
You'd rather have a 4th and short than get a first down. A short first down.
4th probably, but 3rd certainly.
Here comes the snap. Blitz coming. They have a 2-quarterback set. They throw it deep, and a wide open receiver all alone in the back of the end zone.
Well,
that's Ricardo Quijano.
When Coach when Coach Cascudo talked about opening up space with a 2-quarterback set, I don't think in his wildest dreams he thought he would open up that much space for his receiver. The play could not have worked more perfectly than that.
On your TV screen, when Quijano was running down the field, you would have seen nobody else in the frame. That's how open he was. 19-0 is the score. Here comes a 1-point conversion attempt. Alvaro Rue, the quarterback. Blitz coming, throws it into the right side of the end zone, and the catch is made. He kept the foot in.
Precision play.
Panama pouring it on the Austrian team. 20-0 is the score. Austria needs points here as they take over at their own 5-yard line.
There is plenty of time. Austria has no reason to panic, kind of keep their wits about them.
Jasanski throws it to the right side. It's caught there by Prandl. Short gain of 5 yards. Panama up 3 touchdowns in the first half. This, as Dovey said earlier, is an important game when it comes to the brackets and who's going to make it on to the next medal round. Jasanski takes the quarterback snap.
Out wide. He comes under.
Wide open again. There is Marolt. He finds those holes in the zone, Dovey, and he makes another catch out to the 21. What's your strategy to take away a possession receiver like that?
Well,
cover
I mean,
him?
So the truth is the Panamanian defense is sort of intentionally giving those. I think they may be giving a bit more yardage than they mean to, but they mean to have those short openings.
4 yards needed for the first down. Bunch formation for Austria. Jasanski changes the play, throws it quickly, and just beyond the line to gain.
Normally, I would really disagree with that. That play call was designed to get just within the plus side of the field, not exactly where you want to start your second half of your drive. In this case, I feel like for psychological reasons, if nothing else, Austria has to get some momentum going, and That's a way to do it.
They are just inches past the midline on this first down. There's a blitz coming, throwing it to the right side, and there's Marot again, and he keeps his feet in bounds and is going to be out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Second down and goal from the 18 for Austria, who needs points, down 20-0. And we're seeing more and more teams filling in across the way in the bleachers, teams with other games later on. To see the Austrian women cheering on the Austrian men's team here. Second down from the 18. Good snap. Blitz coming. Throwing a crossing route. Caught outside the 10-yard line. And that catch made by Prandl. He's been active today.
And he, of course, is tough to cover at his height and speed. That is his low to the ground height and speed. You know, he can make very nice, quick cuts. Panamanian team has plenty of no lack of height here, and it's hard to really keep someone tightly on a receiver like that. A Julian Edelman type, if you will.
Third and goal from the 7. Is that a Patriots reference that you worked in there?
Only the best.
Blitz is coming, throwing it, and it's caught by Marot, and they get on the scoreboard. The question is, was the quarterback's flag pulled first? And the answer is yes, so the points do not count.
Bringing up
The
fourth
blitzer
down.
got to the quarterback before he was able to release the football.
Huge play.
Not surprising that he went to Marot. Unfortunately for
and if you believe
Austria.
in momentum, the next few moments are big in this game.
Ball spotted back at the 12-yard line. Austria thought they had 6 there. There's a snap. Blitz is coming. And flag is pulled again, and the ball's
That's another
incomplete. Panama has the momentum, Dovey. It's
Certainly,
definitely on the
and
blue
that is
side.
Thanks to the rusher, the Panamanian rusher. Wow, 2 huge plays.
So Panama's defense gets the stop. The shutout is alive, and their offense takes over at their own 5-yard line, up 3 scores. Blitz coming from the Austrians. Time to throw. Throws it left side. Caught in the flats. And that's going to be a nice catch by Dennis Allen. And that moves the football to the 19-yard line. Second down, 6. We're here on the
And here
Austrian
expecting
side.
a play of either under 5 yards or more, or at least 15. Nothing in the 5 to 15 range. Let's see if I can be proved wrong here.
Second and 6 for Panama's offense. Blitz coming, and they pump fake and throw it deep. And again, wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Panama. Cesar Braithwaite with the catch.
And now Austria is reeling. There is a problem in the Austrian defense. Here it's in this case, it is not a schematic problem. It is a fallen defender. They can take a bit of solace in that, but not in the scoreboard, which now reads 26-0.
Defender lost his footing, making the way for Braithwaite to be wide open. And now Panama's pouring it on. They're going for a 1-point conversion, and they've gone under center on this play. 2 receivers left. Quickly on the fade route, and it's beyond the sideline, out of bounds, intended for Quijano, and the score remains 26-0 late first half. All right, Coach Dovey, how do you get the Austrian team back in the game?
The offense has to stay with its plan. Its offense, it hasn't finished, but it has been marching the ball up the field repeatedly. That's been, a lack of execution on 4th down. A couple of great plays by Panama.
Blitz is coming. Their crossing route is caught, and the flag was pulled immediately. Catch made by Nicholas Scharf. Spot the ball at the 10-yard line. 2nd and 15, Austria in the huddle. Jasanski often goes to the sideline to get the play call. And we have a timeout on the field. We've reached the 2-minute warning here in the first half. It is a running clock situation until 2 minutes remain in each half. Then the ball stops for first downs, out of bounds, incomplete. The clock stops, that is.
And no reason for any hurry up from Austria here. There's plenty of time to score. If anything, they want to leave not much time for Panama.
Throwing it out to the right side, tipped away, almost picked off. Good defensive coverage by Cesar Aguilera on the defense.
Panamanian defense really stepping up over the past few plays, past couple of drives.
Ball remains at the 10-yard line for Austria's offense, trying to get on the scoreboard. We had a big shutout victory in our previous game between USA women over the Spanish women. Twins right, blitz is coming, and there's a pass to Marolt, and he catches it just short of the sticks. Half-yard need for the first down.
Will they once again have a little shovel pass to just try to get the first down? Or will they try to get a little bit deeper into enemy territory to set up the second half of their drive?
4th down and inches. 1 minute, 45 seconds to go in the first half.
Bunch in the middle.
Yes. Let's see what happens on 4th and inches. And Jasanski comes under center. And they're going to hand the ball, fake the handoff, they fake it again, throw it late, and they've got an open receiver in the end zone. Touchdown, Austria. They get on the scoreboard. And who else should it be but Marolt? Double fake handoff on the dive play and the reverse play. Jasanski gets off the pass. Marolt wide open at the pylon, backs his way in. Touchdown, Austria.
Now that's a gutsy play because the entire point of that play was to bring in the defense, have them busy at the line of scrimmage, of course, trying to defend the first down, and then bomb it downfield. Monroe was open. Had he not been, would have looked pretty bad for Austria.
1-point conversion attempt, bunch formation from the 5-yard line. Blitz coming from Panama. Throw it into the back of the end zone. Wide, incomplete. Score remains 26-6. A minute and a half to go in the first half. This is Trey Graham and Dovie Rabinowitz. We are so glad to be part of the broadcast with you, along with all of our other fellow broadcasters. You're going to get to hear from a lot of them throughout the day. And we're glad that you're joining us here at the Kraft Family Sports Complex here in Jerusalem. Panama has changed quarterbacks. They've got first down at their own 5-yard line. Blitz is coming. Throwing it to the left side is going to be caught. That is a catch. They've changed several positions up with the big lead here. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Blitz coming from Austria. Snap is back. Here's the rush. And they throw it a crossing route, and it's going to be caught for a first down just beyond the line to gain. That's Kevin Castillo with the catch. 1 minute, 9 seconds to go.
And that stops the clock for the first down. In this case, I actually agree with the Panamanians' decision to go for the first down. That assures that they will continue to run the clock with the next 4 plays, presumably, of their drive, unless they score sooner than that. Either way, that's good for them. Won't leave a lot of time left for Austria to mount any more of a comeback than they just have.
Alberto Levi Samayoya is the quarterback now, number 21.
Seems to be some sort of issue with the football. Oh, and they're spotting it. Oh, no, I didn't think that they were so deep.
Yes, just 1 yard beyond the midline. Referee, Mr. Claes from Denmark, gets that all squared away. First down, Panama. leading by 20 points. Bunch formation, snap is back.
2 quarterbacks.
Fakes the throw and throws it into the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. There's a lot of contact, but no penalty flags.
I'm surprised at no flag there.
Official just deciding that it was just 2 players both going for the football. No foul called. Second down, 24 yards to go for a touchdown. 1 minute remaining.
And on
First
that play,
half.
there's no question, of course, there was contact. There was no question it affected the play. I suppose they were saying that the defender was just trying to reach the ball. It looked to me like it was a little bit playing through, which is not allowed, but respect the call.
Samayoya has the throw, and he's going to throw a curl route, and it's going to be caught by Castillo at the 14-yard line. Clock is running. Under a minute to go. We have a timeout on the field called by the Austrian defense. Their first of 2 timeouts. Toby, the thinking there is?
The Austria is hoping that they'll still have time to mount a drive of their own, hopefully make the score a bit closer. Panama has enough time to complete this drive, so Austria may as well make it take as little time as possible.
46 seconds remaining when Austria calls their timeout. Panama with the football and a 20-point lead.
And that's why that completion was so crucial. It forced Austria to either watch the clock dwindle away or use one of their timeouts, which I know they would love to have saved for any drive that they still might have in this half.
Samayoya is the quarterback. You might call this the second team offense for
Center's
Panama.
shirt is actually slightly covering his flag. If he catches the ball, that will be a problem.
Blitz coming. And there's a throw to the crossing route, and it's going to be dropped. Did he have control? They're going to say yes, he did have control. Castillo with the catch. Ball did come loose. Officials are saying he had control before it was knocked out by the defender.
And that's a big call by our very own experienced Efi Gorodetzer, Israeli official in this game.
34 seconds left as Austria calls its second and final timeout. Panama has the ball at the 7-yard line.
And all the players on both sides seem to think that he made definitely the right call, as do I. Efi Gorodetzer, I know, has a lot of Patriots fans in his family.
Snap is back, rushes on, throw it into the end zone, tipped away, incomplete pass, and the Austrian defense gets the stop, and they're going to have some time on the clock.
Not too much, but certainly enough to take a shot.
Panama continues to lead by 20 points. Austria takes over. 30 seconds to go in the half. Snap is back. Blitz is on, crossing route and out of bounds. Good job on the reception there by Martin Stewart.
And of course, good job stopping the clock.
Austria has no timeouts remaining here in the first half.
And Panama's defense was not really geared to contain, as they say. The
ball spotted at the
prevented
10.
a bomb, but did not prevent a nice, decent gain and going right out of bounds.
Blitz is on by the Panamanians to the right side, caught and stepping out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Nicholas Scharf on the catch.
And in that case, the Panamanian defender really tried much harder to prevent the receiver from going out of bounds, but it was a very well-run play.
22 seconds remaining, says the official here on our sideline. Third down and 6 yards.
I'm surprised that no one on the Panamanian defense is deeper.
Blitz coming on 3rd and 6. There's the snap.
Now
There's the
backing
rush. There's the crossing route. It's going to be a first down. And getting downfield and taking the flag out at the 16-yard line. Austria has possession now.
And you saw the receiver about to step out of bounds intentionally right after the catch, realizing that he had the first down, he wouldn't have to step out to stop the clock, and that he had real estate ahead of him. Picked up another 7 yards at least.
Panama's defense calls timeout. 1-5, 15 seconds remaining in the half. Panama uses their first timeout. Austria has none remaining. And Austria's put a little drive together in the last 30 seconds of this half.
I would think they're close enough, stick at the 16-yard line, to throw into the end zone, not risk a completion that is then flagged in bounds. They could have an out or button hook on the sideline and then quickly step out of bounds. Set up more of a goal line situation.
15 seconds, probably 2 plays for the Austrians here. Ball spotted at the 16-yard line on the plus side of the field for Austria. Here comes the bunch formation for Austria, trying to cut the deficit down. There's the snap, there's the blitz coming on, there's a flag pulled and the sack is made back at the...
I believe they're calling it incomplete.
They're saying the pass was thrown away before the flag was pulled, and so the ball remains at the 16-yard line. 11 seconds remaining in the ball game, or the first half of the ball game, that is. Austria uses 4 seconds before throwing that one away.
Could be time for 2 plays, but I doubt that anyone would have the guts here to attempt anything not in the end zone.
Second down from the 16-yard line, split receivers. Blitzer coming from the Panamanians. There's the rush, rolling to his right, throwing it away. That blitz has been very effective the last 2 plays. Six seconds remaining. And 6 seconds left in the half. Third down from the 16-yard line. Austria down by 20. Would love some points before the halftime break.
And look at this different personnel in here for Austria.
Coming to the huddle, checking their wristbands for the play call. 6 seconds left. Wide right and rolling to the right, throwing it into the end zone, caught and dropped. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete pass. One second remaining.
Does remain. I was counting down in my head. I was about to say 1 second.
That pass was intended for Stewart, but he couldn't bring it in at the pylon. And good news for Austria, 1 second, one more chance.
And the reason I didn't say 1 second left is because I didn't think I was right. Honestly, I thought, nah, I can't be that accurate.
Here you go, 4th down, last play of the half, 1 second remaining. Austria would love for the points. Blitz is on, dropping back, throwing it into the end zone.
I think they're calling that a sack.
And they're calling the sack, and the ball was incomplete either way, but we have a penalty flag in the end zone.
Question is, was the penalty before the sack?
That ball was snapped with 1 second remaining. Flag is actually thrown at the 3-yard line. No flag. They call the sack as good. So that is the halftime break. And
Austrian coach is coming over to get an explanation. I believe the explanation is simply that the penalty never happened because it happened physically. It occurred when the play was already dead. So unless it had been a personal foul, there'd be no reason to call the penalty.
So we're going to halftime as the Austrian coach continues with the conversation. But the score at halftime, Panama 26, Austria 6. We're going to take a break so you can watch a special feature, and we'll continue with our second half in just a moment.
Jerusalem is modern, ancient, it's hectic, patient. Jerusalem is a beauty to behold. Its walls are old and domes are gold. Jerusalem is spicy, dynamic, it's iconic, panoramic. Jerusalem is inspiring, unique, it's simple and chic. Jerusalem is brimming with styles, vibrant, charismatic, abundant smiles. Cobblestone streets, colored with sweets. Eclectic orchestra of authentic beats. It's the shuk, the basta, the shawarma. It's all about good karma. It's people, gates and views, culture, art and muse. Jerusalem is tradition, innovation. It's about openness, recreation. It's a city, destination, a goal. Jerusalem is how it feels to be whole. It's the knowledge, the courage, the drive to create. It's the source, the spirit, the reflection of faith. Jerusalem is Israel. It's Mediterranean chill. Jerusalem is real.
Welcome back to our broadcast. It is halftime. Panama leads Austria on the men's side of the bracket, 26-6. This is Trey Graham and Dovi Rabinowitz, and we're so glad you are joining us to be a part of this broadcast. As we've said during the broadcast, we want to say thank you to our wonderful sponsors, the Kraft family, the Wilf family, the Kleinman family, the Swiecka family, the Israeli Government Sports Authority, the City of Jerusalem, the Jerusalem Development Authority, and the Ayelet Non-Olympic Sports Federation.
And it's a beautiful day here in Jerusalem, Israel. Overcast, unlike yesterday, which was really just glorious, but it's perfect football weather. All the players, I think, are so happy to be here in the capital. Better weather than Austria, I dare say. Not sure about Panama.
Better weather than Buffalo, New York?
You know what? I have no complaints about Buffalo, New York right now.
Dovey, the big Patriots fan, would rather watch his team win a Monday Night Football game than sleep.
Who, me?
Guilty as charged.
Did I yawn?
First down for Austria, down by 20 points. They'll start the second half with the football at their own 5-yard line. Austria in the white shirts, red numerals, black shorts. Panama in the blue over blue. There's motion man. And Austria on first down. There's a blitz coming, throwing it. It's going to be caught, short gain, and the flag is pulled. Ball spotted at the 12-yard line.
And that was Stefan Postel, who I saw really very determined at halftime. Looked like he was going to do whatever he had to do to carry his team on his own if necessary to a comeback.
Simon Jasanski, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Second down, blitz is coming. Stepping up into the pocket and throwing it away. But they're going to say the flag was pulled, so the sack is in effect. Ball spotted back at the 5-yard line. That Panamanian blitz has been very effective today.
Postel, I think, hoping to get that same over the middle medium pass that we'd seen used effectively in the first half, and using his big body to shield the ball.
Trips left,
But it never
blitz
arrived.
coming. Jasanski steps up, throws it across the middle, caught again for a short gain. That catch made by Postel. He's the big fella.
Happy to get involved, but they're only at the 10, 11-yard line.
Fourth down and 14. It's a 50-yard field. You've got to get to the midline at the 25 within 4 plays for a first down. And then you have 4 plays to attempt a touchdown. Fourth down and 14. Austria
Panamanians defending the midline.
down by 20 points, trying to get a fourth down conversion. There's a throw at the midline, but it bounces in, incomplete. Panama's defense gets a stop.
And again, credit that to the blitzer. Put pressure on the quarterback, forced a bad throw. See the Austrian quarterback dissatisfied, but it was really because of the pressure.
So Panama with that 20-point advantage that they had at halftime. This is their first offensive drive of the second half. They'll take over at the 5-yard line. And they have stayed here in the second half with Samayoya at quarterback. He stands in his own end zone. Blitz coming, has time, looks deep down the right side of the field. It's going to be dropped. Good throw there. Couldn't quite bring it in. Cesar Braithwaite, he had a big catch in the first half. Couldn't bring that one in. Second down coming up, 20 yards needed by the Panamanian offense.
There were defenders there. It was contested, but still he had a shot.
Both teams came in 2-0 into this game. So somebody's going to come out of this ball game undefeated, and one of these teams is going to suffer their first loss of the tournament. Ball spotted at the 5-yard line after the incomplete pass. Blitz coming by the Austrian defense. Good snap, double quarterback, throwing in the middle of the field. It's going to be a crossing route and a catch, and the flag is pulled. That was a nice catch there by Quijano at the 20-yard line, and we have a penalty flag on the play.
And I wonder what that's for.
Flag is
Picking
waved
up the
off.
laundry.
3rd down and 5 yards needed for a first down. Austria trying to get points here. Panama breaks the huddle. They have the lead, content to run clock. 5 yards needed for a first down. Bunch formation for the Panamanian offense. Deep shotgun by Samoya. Snap is back. Blitz is on. He has time. Throws it deep into the end zone. It's going to be wide of the sideline. Incomplete pass. Way out of bounds on the throw. Fourth and 5 coming up for Panama's offense. Austrian would love to get a stop here.
And you might have seen Quijano. Looked like he was considering committing offensive pass interference to prevent an interception, but saw that it was going to float harmlessly out of bounds.
4th and 5 needed for the first down. Panama, this is their first drive of the half. Snap is back, blitz is on, throwing it just beyond the line, caught for a first down, and diving forward. That is Braithwaite on the catch. And they'll have 1st and goal from the 18-yard line.
And that nice last move to evade a couple of defenders sets them up in much better field position.
As we've said already on this drive, Panama content to run clock here with a 20-point lead here in the second half.
I would say on that play, very content to just get the first down. The extra yardage, though, really sets them up in a great position.
1st and goal, 18 yards needed for the first down. Alberto Leve Samaya, quarterback. Blitz coming, stands in the pocket, throws it right and over the head of his intended receiver, Jose McHill, but we do have a penalty flag. Flag guard called against the quarterback. It is a loss of down, makes it a 5-yard penalty, and 2nd down. Flag guarding is exactly what it says, trying to prevent the defender from pulling your flag. So it makes it 2nd down and second
and
20,
37.
yes, a 10-yard
32, I suppose.
Second down and very long after the penalty for the Panamanians. They look at their wristband for the play call. They come under center, hand the ball off, rolling to the right, looking to throw. Penalty flag comes in. They make the catch across the midline, and good move, and they're going to find their way into the end zone.
I do not think it will count.
That's Quijano on the catch, showing some good moves.
They might be calling an illegal pick on the offense.
Officials are having a chat here. The touchdown.
And I think they're trying to
scored.
judge whether indeed it was.
Illegal contact on Quijano of the offense. Third down and goal, and the ball will be spotted deep inside Panama's minus territory. The referee's assessing the penalty yardage as we speak.
Seems to me it will be at about the 6-yard line now.
Referee Mr. Clay's walking it off. He'll spot it at the 9-yard line.
At the 9.
Dovey back in Texas, this is what we call third down and a cab ride.
You don't use horses?
We do have some there. We have a lot of them actually.
Three
Double pass
quarterbacks
play.
here.
And they're going to throw it deep on the Quijano, and he's going to be picked off in the end zone, and Austria gets the stop. Good defensive play there by Sebastian Wolf. And Panama's drive ends in a turnover. Austria trying to mount a comeback here, down 26-6. And what hurt the Panamanians on that drive? The yellow hankies.
They did, however, burn a lot of clock.
To their advantage, you're correct. Austria takes the snap. Blitz is coming, throwing out to the right side. Caught for a short gain, and the catch was made by Daniel Hochleitner. They'll spot the ball at the 14-yard line. Second down for Austria's offense. Down by 20 points. They break the huddle. 11 and a half minutes to go in the ball game. Blitz coming from Panama's defense. Bunch formation. Snap is back. Rush is on. Throwing it deep down the right side. Wide open for the first down. And taking it near the 5-yard line. That is Martin Stewart with a good catch. Wide open. Good throw. First and goal from the 5 for Austria. 11 minutes to go. Down by 20. They can cut the margin here if they can get a quick score.
And needless to say, they better do it.
They do run clock as they go to the huddle. Bunch formation. First and goal from the 5. One receiver split left is the big fella Prandl. Roll to the right, now left, throw it into the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Austria.
There is a flag.
Catch was made by Hochleitner, but we do have a penalty flag.
Touchdown will count. The penalty is on the defense, which should move up the conversion attempt.
The score now 26-12, and this is a 2-point try, but it will be played from the 5-yard line. As Dovey said, the defensive penalty makes half the distance. So normally you do a 2-point try from the 10. Here, because of the penalty, they get to do it from the 5-yard line. Down by 14 as they attempt the 2-point play. Blitz is coming. Standing in the pocket, throwing over the middle of the field, wide open, and a catch. That's Martin Stewart, and the Austrians are back in the game. 26-14 is our score.
So they trail by 2 scores without any extra points necessary to tie it. That's a 2-point.
Yes, that is a 2-point. So it's 26-14.
We'll correct the scoreboard over there in the control room.
They did run it from the 5-yard line, but it was considered a 2-point play because of penalty yardage. Now Panama has possession with that 12-point lead, throwing it across the middle of the field on the crossing route, and it's going to be caught.
Beautiful crossing route.
That is That's Hofiel Rogers on the catch.
The area
out to the 17.
That area of the zone having been cleared by a...
Speak Austrian, Dovey.
Not one bit. Or as they say, nine a bissel.
Ball spotted at the 17-yard line. Blitz is coming. Standing in the pocket, throwing it late, crossing route, and tipped away.
Nearly picked.
Intended for Quijano. 2 Austrian defenders got a hand on the ball.
Each had a shot at possibly picking it off. The first deflected it. 8 minutes remaining, and we see a fired up Austrian team.
They are feeling like they are back in this game, especially if they can get a stop here on this drive. Down by only 12. 2 receivers right. 8 yards needed for a first down. Blitz is on, standing in the pocket, and the flag is not pulled. Now throwing it late, and is going to be caught, and there's a lot of contact.
Flag, push out of bounds. That was unfortunate. I don't want to say it was because of frustration.
Looks like it's going to be first and goal at the 12 before the assessment of a penalty flag. There is the Panamanian player over there is going to take a moment to gather himself, and the officials are having a chat. We do have a penalty flag. There was a lot of contact.
I wonder if there was
on
actually
that catch.
more than one. It seemed that the first flag was being thrown before the push out of bounds, and clearly the push was a flag that brought about a rain of flags coming down.
The officials continue their chat. We gave you their names earlier. Mr. Claes from Denmark, Mr. Agon from Norway, Mr. Herbert from Austria, Mr. Effie from Israel.
That would be Gardetzer, Mr. Effie Gardetzer.
A long discussion.
I
from
think
the
now
men in
what they're
stripes.
sorting out is whose flag is whose.
Our score 26-14. Panama has been in control of this game throughout, but the momentum is turned to the Austrian side here in the latter part of the second half as they are able to mount a comeback, but we do have an injury timeout.
This is why some people don't really believe in momentum, or they see it as an ex post facto explanation. Here we have the Austrians with all the momentum, and now you could say, well, the momentum has turned, and this was the play that turned the momentum. Well, maybe there just wasn't any momentum in the first place. Someone made a couple of good plays, then someone else made a good play.
All right, sir, what do we have?
Aha.
We have a penalty on the offense and a penalty on the defense, offsetting. So we'll replay third down.
That is a major reprieve for Austria. That play looked like it had been a disaster.
Mr. Claes, the referee, explaining to everyone that we do have offsetting penalties, and we will replay third down. And 6 minutes, 52 seconds remaining in the game. Panama with a 12-point lead. Third down coming up. Ball spotted at the...
And let's see if...
6 minutes, 52 seconds, our official tells us. And we're waiting for the ball to be spotted.
Ball's at about the 16, I believe.
So
it's been a while since the preceding play began, but yeah, 17-yard line.
3rd and 8. Austrian defense trying to get a stop so they can continue to mount their
They're
comeback.
all at midfield right now.
Blitz coming from the Austrian defense. Snap is back, and there's a throw into the middle of the field. Picked off by the Austrians, and they're going to get their flag pulled, but they're going to have the first down. And Dovi, the Austrians believe in momentum right now. Benedict Wolf with the pick.
It's hard to argue.
First down on the plus side of the territory for the Austrians at the 22-yard line. Trips left, down by 2 scores. They're trying to turn this into points, throwing it to the left sideline, caught for a nice gain down to the 8-yard line. It'll be second and goal from that spot, as we're about 6 minutes remaining in this second half. Both teams came in undefeated, 2-0. Somebody is going to be in control of the bracket when they go 3-0. Second and goal from the 8-yard line. Snap is back, pressure, stepping into the pocket, throwing it away. Incomplete pass. Third and goal coming up.
And by throwing it away, the Austrian quarterback kept his team within very close distance of the goal line.
All right. Austria down by 12, breaks the huddle. Third down and goal. Ball spotted on the 8-yard line. Bunch formation, split left, looking as the blitzer comes, stepping up, throwing it into the back of the end zone. It's tipped away by the Panamanian defense. He thought he had a pick. Ball was intended for Daniel Hochleitner. Incomplete pass. Fourth and goal. Austria needs points.
Obviously, this is a very, very crucial down.
We will encourage you to stick around. We will have another broadcast coming up in just a moment. It will be the women's team, Austria versus Mexico.
Here they go.
But first we'll finish this men's game. Austria versus Panama, fourth and goal for Austria. Snap is back, blitz is on, stepping into the pocket, now rolling right. Desperation heave, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. But the flag was pulled before the pass. It was incomplete in the end zone. Anyway, either way,
huge sack.
Panama gets the stop.
Once again, Ayun Rodriguez comes through when his team needs it most.
First down, Panama. Approximately 5 minutes remaining in this ball game. They have a 12-point lead and the football. First down at their own 5-yard line.
And I just have to say, the number of times that the Panamanian rush has forced either a deliberate throwaway or a sack in must-score situations in this game. Think about it. It's incredible.
Alvaro Rue is back in the game at quarterback. Number 16, standing in his own end zone. Blitz is on. Throws it deep down the left sideline, and it's going to be an incomplete pass intended for Yofiel Rogers. And that'll bring it all the way back to the 5-yard line, and Panama will have a second down play.
No, there's a penalty. It's going to be a repeat first down.
Penalty called against the Austrian defense, moves it out to the 15-yard line. First down, Panama. Panamanians happy to run the clock, up by 12. Rue in the shotgun snap. 2 receivers left, throws it to the right, and it's going to be a quick catch to the 23-yard line.
Expect them to go deep. It's almost better for Panama not to even get the first down on this next play, just as far as killing clock.
Second down and 2. Zarak.
I would think no reason for them to go for anything much short of the end zone.
2 receivers left, second down and short. Snap is back, rushes on, pump fake, throws it deep into the end zone, and well over the head of his intended receiver. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Trey, who was it that just said they'd go to the end zone on that play?
One of my colleagues on the broadcast.
I think he was talking in his sleep.
The Patriots' victory hangover that Dovey is experiencing. It is the Army-Navy game coming up this coming Saturday. That's a pretty important ball game in my household.
Well, we thank them all for their service.
3rd down and 2 for Panama's offense. 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Panama trying to close out this victory to go 3-0. Snap is back, blitz is coming, pump fake, throw it deep into the end zone, and it's going to be a catch. Touchdown Panama to seal this deal. Nice catch by Brathwaite to finish it off.
Nice little adjustment on that catch. Are they going to call it incomplete? Is this the return of Calvin Johnson?
Touchdown confirmed. Panama with the score. All right, Panama has the possession. They'll come up with a 1-point try here, leading 32-14. Under 2 minutes remaining in the ball game. Panama going to get out of here with a big victory. Two receivers to the right side of the football. Rue under center. Takes the snap, throws a fade route to the left side, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. It was intended for Quijano, and Austria will take over, now down 32-14. A minute 46 to go. Dovey, you've seen all the caps the Austrian coaches are wearing. They're not too far away from the roll tide.
Well, maybe they're expecting it to be warmer after yesterday's weather, although it is beautiful weather. And there's a pick.
Throwing it to the right side. A nice defensive play for Panama. Jose Mejia with the catch. And Panama will take over. Austria wearing the red caps with the white letter A. Not quite, but pretty close to the Alabama Roll Tide. Panama up big, takes over after the interception. 1st and goal from the 12-yard line. Leading 32-14. And a minute and a half to go to close this one out. Samayoya back in the quarterback position. 2 receivers left. Shotgun. And we have a penalty flag coming in for delay of game against the Panama. 5-yard penalty. Still remains 1st and goal. Now from the 18-yard line.
That's all right. Just took the idea of killing the clock a bit too far.
First delay of game we've seen today. Snap is back. Rush is on. Throwing it on the out route. It's caught near the 10-yard line. Ball comes loose. And that catch was made by Castillo.
Chippy.
Castillo with the catch.
And the Panamanian veterans and coaches calming their Confederates down. This game is not in doubt.
Illegal contact called against the Panamanian offense. 10-yard penalty. Loss of down. Backs them up past the midline. It's going to be 2nd and goal. And they need 28 yards away.
And there's a bit of confusion about where the initial spot was from which that penalty should be enforced.
Officials are having a chat here, confirming that they had the penalty properly assessed. Panama leads 32-14. And we've confirmed the spot. 2nd and goal, 28 yards away. Panama in the shotgun. Blitz is on. There's the snap. Throwing it to the right side. Going to be caught. And continuing. And the flag was pulled at the plus 21-yard line.
Staying in bounds to keep the clock running.
3rd and goal from there. That catch was made by Castillo. And Panama, of course, in the huddle, letting that clock roll. Under a minute to go.
And I just have to think about the amazing Panamanian defense, which begins with the pass rush. I'll see if we can maybe gather up number 17.
Murillo.
Get him over for an interview after the game.
Snap is back, and they're going to throw it deep into the end zone, all the way down over the head of Garcia de Paredes. Incomplete pass. Because we're inside the 2-minute warning, that will stop the clock. 44 seconds remaining in the ball game. Ball spotted at the plus 21-yard line. 4th down and goal for the Panamanian offense.
Trey, do you know if they have coffee in that interview booth over there?
No, sir, but over there where boss man the commish is, they got some over there.
I will have to somnambulate my way there.
4th and 21 coming up. Snap is back, double pass. There's the backwards pass, lots and lots and lots of time. Now rolls to his right and missing the flag and jumping out of bounds at the 14-yard line. That was 4th and goal. So Austria will take over on offense.
The Austria defenders had quite a predicament there. On the one hand, they wanted to leave all the defenders back. They knew it was going to be a bomb. On the other hand, because of the 2-quarterback situation, the second quarterback had already received the ball. He could take as much time as he wanted, so they had to bring someone up to pressure. At this point, it doesn't really make a difference. Of course, the game really is out of reach.
And after all that, it's a stop, and Austria will take over 1st and goal.
Looks like they're taking a knee.
And they do put a knee on the ground.
Well done. Applause for each other. These teams also, of course, hope to meet in the playoffs, likely that they both will advance.
So as
Panama gets a very crucial top seed in the group, almost certainly as a result of this game.
As the final seconds run out, we've gone to zeros on the clock, and your final score is Panama 32, Austria 14. A big victory in this matchup. Both teams look like they'll be moving on to the medal round, and we want to thank you for being part of this broadcast, watching this all day long here from the Kraft Family Sports Campus. This is a big victory. Congratulations again. Panama 32, Austria 14. For my friend Dovie Rabinowitz, this is Trey Graham. We're signing off for this broadcast. We'll be back in just a few moments to bring you the women's game between Austria and Mexico.
Jerusalem is modern, ancient, it's hectic, patient. Jerusalem is a beauty to behold. Its walls are old and domes are gold. Jerusalem is spicy, dynamic, it's iconic, panoramic. Jerusalem is inspiring, unique, it's simple and chic. Jerusalem is brimming with styles, vibrant, charismatic, abundant smiles. Cobblestone streets, colored with sweets. Eclectic orchestra of authentic beats. It's the shuk, the basta, the shawarma. It's all about good karma. It's people, gates and views, culture, art and muse. Jerusalem is tradition, innovation. It's about openness, recreation. It's a city, destination, a goal. Jerusalem is how it feels to behold. It's the knowledge, the courage, the drive to create. It's the source, the spirit, the reflection of faith. Jerusalem is Israel. It's Mediterranean chill. Jerusalem is real.
I'm here with Cecil Broadway and Jose Murillo from the Panamanian team that just defeated Austria. So, First, Cesar, I wanted to know, how's it feel to finally beat Austria?
I mean, it's finally great. It's a great win. It was a tough game also, but at the same time, we came together as a team, and we're trying to go as far as we can. Of course, we won the gold medal, and we will be there.
Does this put you at the top of the standings in your group? I believe it does.
Yeah. We are in standing at this point.
Jose.
Yeah.
You had some very, very huge sacks during this game.
Dice, José, que tuviste unos sacks enormes en este juego. Cuéntanos sobre eso.
Bueno, más que todo fue trabajo la defensa. Tenemos una defensa bastante compenetrada. Creo que la defensa hizo el trabajo sucio y yo solamente recogía lo que ellos estaban por ahí. Gracias a ellos es que yo hice un buen trabajo.
So he's saying that thanks to the whole defense, they made a great team because they did the dirty plays to make him go and take the sack.
On several of those plays, the quarterback either had to simply throw the ball away or take a sack on 4th down without even throwing the ball. That's something very unusual to see.
Sé que es muy inusual ver que los quarterbacks en cuarto down, teniendo la oportunidad, o sea, tienen que deshacerse del balón, que tengan que tirarla totalmente al suelo porque eras muy rápido o totalmente llegas y le quitabas el flag. Háblanos un poco de ese tema.
Bueno, fueron 6 meses de preparación en lo que entrenábamos, practicábamos y esto es algo que en verdad estuvimos trabajando desde hace 6 meses y estamos aquí para seguir trabajando y seguir ganando al que venga.
So we've been preparing for 6 months, almost 6 months. So that's why he can make all the stops with the whole defense and the whole team. So we will continue to make those great games and try to go for the gold medal.
Well, it's an amazing performance by you guys. Great to have you with us here in Jerusalem, Israel at the World Championships. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Gracias. Una palabra.
Bueno, gracias a todos. Saludos hasta Panamá, para toda mi familia. Les mando un beso y un abrazo y gracias a todos.
Muchas gracias.
Yeah.